Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Zahrina Aufiya. You can call me Zahrin. Today I will present a presentation about an article and with the topic is efficiency and mechanism of formaldehyde removal from air by two white plants, Plantago asiatica L and Taraxacum mongolicum henbas. From the title, we get 3 points. There are formaldehyde, Plantago asiatica L, and Taraxacum mongolicum. What is formaldehyde? Formaldehyde is the simplest aldehyde form, or in chemistry name, we call it CH2O, that contains from carbon, dihydrogen, and oxygen. In Indonesia, formaldehyde in liquid form, we know it by formalin. But in here, formaldehyde, what we talk here is in gas form, and formaldehyde is widely found in the air due to emission from factories and motorcycle or cars and like that. Next is Plantago asiatica L. From the name we know that asiatica, so that this plant is a native from East Asia. In Indonesia, Plantago asiatica L is called with Down syndrome. Picture is like this. So I'm sorry. So Plantago asiatica L grows really well in disturbed areas, such as in the side of road, or in a place where there are lots of pollution. And also Plantago asiatica L is used for folk medicine and cooking. Next is Taraxacum mongolicum. From the name we know that Mongol. So this Mongol is a ethnic in China. So that Taraxacum mongolicum is a plant in China, from China. And usually we call it by Mongolian dandelion. The picture is like this. So it's like a kind of dandelion, but the flower color is yellowish. And this plant is famous in medicinal plants in China. Okay. From these 3 points, we know that there is formaldehyde as a pollutant, and then there is 2 plants as a pollutant removal. So this article talks about remediation by using plants, and we call it with phytoremediation. Okay. Next is the background of the research in this article. Air pollution is an important threat to the health of urban residents. So this research is done because the reason is because there are many illnesses that are caused by air pollution, such as asthma, lung cancer, and cardiovascular disease. And then the other reason is most research on air purification technologies has focused on indoor air pollution control. It's only focused on indoor. Why? Because we know that in indoor, if there is pollution in indoor, that will be more dangerous than pollution in outdoor. Why? It's because if air is a solution and then the pollutant is the solute, and then the other molecule, a good molecule like oxygen, hydrogen, and what is it, nitrogen is solvent, then in indoor there will be less solvent, so the content is higher, so the pollution content is higher there than in outdoor air. Okay, that's why most researcher is only focus in indoor air pollution control. But in this article is focus, and this article is also focused on outdoor air, because you know outdoor air is also the source of indoor air. Okay, next. Photochemical oxidation is one of the most important mechanisms in the natural purification of organic pollutants in air, followed by phytoremediation. Okay, we know by read this sentence that photochemical oxidation is the most important mechanism in natural purification, and then the second is phytoremediation, followed by phytoremediation. But photoremediation is more suitable for the development for this removal, for this, what is it, formaldehyde removal. Why photoremediation is more suitable than photochemical oxidation? Okay, it's because photoremediation is cheaper and more easily controlled by humans than using photochemical oxidation. Okay. Next, phytoremediation. We know phytoremediation before is a bioremediation that using plants. But here there is 3 points that important that we should know. First is, it's plausible that most plants growing in any polluted site are good phytoremediators. Phytoremediators. Phytoremediators is a subject or plants that can be used to do phytoremediation. We know before is Plantago asiatica L is grown really well in disturbed areas, so that this will be a good subject to do phytoremediation. And the second point is organic pollutants are predominantly removed by degradation, resoremediation, stabilization, and volatilization. Formaldehyde is an organic pollutant, so we can do some phytoremediation technique with degradation or resoremediation or stabilization or volatilization. And the third is advantageous by using phytoremediation is phytoremediation needs only low cost and environmentally friendly, large-scale operation, low installation and maintenance cost, conservation of soil structure, prevention of erosion and leaking of metal. Okay, there are many advantages we can get by doing phytoremediation. Next. So the parameters from this research is the ability of enzyme in plants to purify formaldehyde and the rate of formaldehyde transmission from the air to the rhizosphere by plants. Next, the result from the research. First is the removal rates were significantly influenced by the formaldehyde level in the air. So if the formaldehyde increase, the content of formaldehyde increase, the removal by plant is increasing too. Next, the transport ability of T. mongolicum was far greater than that of P. asiatica. So by using T. mongolicum, we find it more efficient because T. mongolicum transport the formaldehyde from air to rhizosphere more faster and greater. And the third point is formaldehyde breakdown in plant tissues should be the main mechanism of formaldehyde removal by plants. So the plant remove formaldehyde is by break it down in the plant tissues. This is the main mechanism. Because of this breakdown, formaldehyde no longer be pollutant. Yes. So the conclusion is the removal rate mainly depended on the ability of the plant shoot to break down formaldehyde, which was determined by enzymatic and redox reaction. The redox reaction mechanism dominate the ability of P. asiatica. P. asiatica is dominant using redox reaction, and besides T. mongolicum dominant use enzymatic reaction to break down formaldehyde. Okay. So this is the last slide today or tonight. What is my innovation after read this article? Okay. Why I chose this article is because I'm interested on bioremediation. So my innovation is I want to save the nature by bioremediation. Why I choose bioremediation, not other remediation? It's because bio is more kind to nature. There is no impact, no other impact, or there is no huge impact in nature, because nature is also bio like that. So I want to solve a problem in nature with nature. Okay, thank you. That's all from me. Thanks for your attention, and sorry if there are a lot of mistakes I made, because I'm still learning too. So it's a big thank you for you who watch this video. Okay, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.